Your people know your story. On the last episode, I talked about the importance of having and being consistent, and that's not only about posting every single day, but today I want to tell you how important it is to tell your story. It also will bring consistency to your personal brand. Hi Beauty, I'm Andreia, personal brand mentor focused on supporting femmepreneurs, introvert femmepreneurs who want to make an impact but haven't started because they don't have the confidence or the clarity, but they do want to make a step forward and make an impact. Why telling your story will bring consistency to your personal brand. People connect with people. That's why establishing your personal brand is so impactful nowadays. This is not a trend or a new thing. Having a personal brand, it's something that already exists for several years, but now with social media, with internet, the leverage of it is amplified. Having a personal brand and using it to boost your business is very important and will make people connect better with you. People connect with people when they see a face, when they know who is behind the business. Now in front of the business, people relate, trust and invest. And how people gain the trust and like you is through your life experience. The things you lived, the struggles, not only the pretty things, but the struggles, and how people can see that is possible. Many times they also struggled or are struggling with something you did and you overcome, and people get inspired and feel aspiring to do the same. But they only get those feelings if you share, if you put yourself out there. Nowadays, showing your vulnerable side is very impactful. Until now, every person tried to just show the pretty side, the perfect side, but nowadays people don't relate with that much. When Instagram appeared, things looked so perfect, mostly with influencers. They only share the pretty things, the glam side of life, many times faked, and people started to compare their lives to the others and feel very shitty, and it make them feel worse. So when they see people who struggle with this and that and overcome, they see kind of a light on the end of the tunnel. Gives them a sense of hope. It's possible. A feeling of isn't happening just with me. I don't have a problem. I am not broken. It's possible. It's very important that you share your story. And of course, you don't need to share all of it. Probably you have things that you are not comfortable sharing. Mostly introverts don't have that need to share, and when we share is because we know that will impact someone. There are people that share their story because they want some validation, but here we are not seeking for validation, we are seeking for visibility and impacting other people's lives with our story. So I already told you that I struggled over 10 years. I struggled very much. I had deep, severe anxiety when the moment of taking pictures come. On friends gatherings, it would be a mess. So I started to, and introverts also escape many events, right? But I started to escape even more events because of the time of the picture. It was a mess, and I realized that I was letting the fear control, the anxiety control me, and I didn't want to live like that anymore. So I started to work on my mindset. I started to learn from professional models and professional photographers on how to pose, on how to look good on pictures, so I could get more confident taking pictures. This went through some time, and when I started my previous business, my first online business, only after 3 years of business was when I started to show up, and not showing up impacted my business in a bad way. I was hiding behind my business, and I was just taking pictures of the jewelry I made, and I thought that was what's needed because I had a good product, I had a very creative mind, still have, and I thought I put the products out there and they were sold, period. But no, it doesn't happen like that. Like I said in other video, check here, I was only trying to sell to one small percentage, and since the other people didn't know me, didn't know my story, didn't know my face, didn't know my personality, so they could connect with me, sales didn't happen when I would launch my collections. And now I just told you a bit size of my story and how I have experience and the knowledge to help you showing up with confidence and clarity for your business. As you see, the example I gave here, a little bit, you don't need to tell all the story. You have a big story, you are always evolving, you are always having experiences, and they will impact how you behave, how you do business, how you present yourself for your personal brand. And it's very important that you embrace all the experience, the good and the bad ones, mostly the bad ones. Many people don't tell the bad ones. When you start to tell the ones that makes you more vulnerable, that's when the clicks makes. That's when people see, oh, she's exposing herself. It's not a matter of washing dirty laundry, like we say here in Portugal, but is kind of sharing overcome. You had a situation that you overcome, and now you can share with people and inspire them. So today I invite you to think about your experience, even if something in your childhood, in your youth, in your adolescence, even in that period in your lifetime, probably there are things that impacted you at the time and now impact how you do business, why you started your business, how you present yourself. Think how you can use your story to relate with your business. If you are that introvert femmepreneur who wants more, who knows that you can have an impact in this world, and I believe all of us can, but some still don't believe. But if you believe that and just are struggling on how to start, how to gain clarity, to do things that is aligned with your essence in a way that you can show yourself in a true way, I will leave a link in the comments where you can book a clarity call so we can meet and understand in what level you are and how I can help you. It's a free call and I will leave in the description also. See you soon!